All right. Well, I want to welcome everyone. I'm Janice Rosen. I'll be your host tonight for our October 2025 Magic Mixer. And tonight we are going to be having Leanne Roman do a wonderful presentation for us. And I'd like to just tell you a little bit about Leanne. She has 35 years of experience as a psychic and spiritual advisor. She is an elite spiritual advisor specializing in consciously creating your own reality. She's worked in the world of metaphysics for 3 decades and has a lifetime of experience and wisdom to share. Her focus is on those who are conscious leaders making change in our world. Her ongoing offerings include individual readings, business success coaching, and mentoring through her signature soul radiance activation method and the Conscious Leadership Collective. She also leads ongoing RISE events that inspire transformation, alignment, and empowered living. So, in this presentation, Leanne will be speaking on alignment for manifesting. She'll guide us in setting the energy and shifting into our highest timelines so we can confidently step into what we desire most. Once the inner work is in motion, manifesting begins to flow effortlessly because the true key to holding it all with grace is alignment. So I'm very pleased to introduce our presenter tonight, Leanne. Please go
Thank
ahead.
you. Thank you very much. That felt kind of nice. Thank you. That was the
Lovely.
first time I really heard it said that way. So thank you very
Yeah,
much.
you're welcome.
Welcome, everybody here. I go way back with Dana, and we had start our journey together at about the same time of learning manifesting and all the things. And with that being said, everybody that is in here, your energy is phenomenal. The groups that she brings together, the people that she brings, there's such a an honesty and a vulnerability and an impactful energy about each one of us. And I think that stems from your true desire to be so much more than just a wish or a want or just a something little. You want your world to be more. It's not just for each one of us. Each one of us is important. It is. It's important. The fact that you need money, that you need a roof over your head, and great relationships and good health and all the things. But each one of us in here wants our world to have those same things. And when we begin with manifesting, the first thing that people want to do is control everything. You're going to sit down and you're going to meditate, and you're going to make it happen and make it happen and make it happen. And something that I have really been able to understand with the work that I do, the instant you choose it, it's happened. There's no work to it. It's our natural state of being. And not only that, but especially in this new paradigm that we've kind of shifted into, the access to every iteration of that is right there in front of you. So when you say, I want to manifest a new car, every possibility of that new car is right in front of you. And what matters and how you get there, it has to do with inner alignment. That is why inner work, shadow work, all the things they want to call it, matters so much. When you're doing that work, you are aligning to the realities in which what you want matches up. So beautiful. Understanding that your alignment matters more than earning anything. We are not here to earn one single thing. We are here to experience, to share, to become, to be, to learn, to just appreciate the life that we have. So think of something as I'm speaking, something that you want to manifest, whatever it is, whether it's something small for yourself, something large for your world. What is it that you want to manifest? Take a breath with that. Just think about it, hold it for a minute, and know that the minute, just at that very second that you thought it, it has happened. It's there. Your next steps aligning to that next version of you is what really matters. And the easiest way to do that is through our emotional self. Being able to hold emotion, to hold gratitude, to hold the highest level of any emotion you have is what will get you there quicker than working so deeply. So, what the work that you're doing is so that you can hold those energies, not to earn creation. You already have it. You get anything that you ask for, but you've got to hold this energy inside. So we do that inner work. We get rid of the payoffs, the poisons, all the things that are out there. That addiction to having to feel righteous, the addiction to having to know that everything is falling apart. And you know, oh my gosh, all those addictions that we have, our brains are set in motion with that. And if we can work those through enough to get into the centered space of being for just a moment and then step into what you just created, you've got it. You've got it. You will have it guaranteed every single time. So hold that emotion again, something that you really want now, add the emotion to it. What does it feel like to have it? What does it feel to have the new car, to have the new relationship, to have the new health, whatever it is that you're wanting? Hold the feeling. And then what I want you to do is to ask your higher self, that part of you that is connected to your creator, to help you lift that even higher. One level up, just one more. Let it hold, pull it up. Now, open your eyes and step into it. That's all you need to do. You can do that for yourself, you can do that for the world. And the more you do it, the more you will start living it. It's not about changing what's out there. That is all an illusion. It is such an illusion that every moment you can shift it right back to being the same old sludge. Or you can shift it into being the absolute most beautiful thing you can imagine. You hold that power. We each do. And some of us here as light workers are here to change our world. Dana, I would ask you, give me something, because I know that you do this on such a daily basis, something in the world that you want to change, that you would like to see be different. You're on mute, baby. Dana, you're on mute.
To be able to be heard. No, I'm just kidding. Well, that's true, actually. Yeah. I just see a lot more free travel for everybody to be able to travel. And
Travel and to do it safely.
yeah, I think that travel is indicative to helping people break down old belief systems and to recognize the humanity and the grace and the love in all cultures, you know?
And in essence, though, in the way that I see things, you've already created it
Mm-hmm.
just by doing what we're doing right here. If you stop and think about it, my business is called Ignite You Global, and I work with people all over the world on a daily basis. We're traveling instantaneously, being able to do things this way. And
I
you,
mean,
you
look at what we've got here tonight. I mean, we've got
exactly.
two from Canada and all over the country, and just a little group. You know, that's cool.
That's what we've been at. Our great work has been connecting so much, and we're right in this real. It's just rife with all kinds of chaos, and I love that kind of thing because if you have chaos in your world, you have what you need to create with, and you don't have to create it in your own. There's so much of it out there. We don't have to live the hell, excuse the language, but we don't. We've got enough. Just start gathering that and putting the energy towards letting it be different, and your life will shift. Tracy, if you don't want to, just say no. But the energy around you right now is vibrant. So if you could just unmute for a moment and tell me one of your heart wishes, something that you truly want to see in your world.
More harmony.
Okay. How would that flesh out? What would that be that would show you that it's working?
I think the first thing that would show me is I'm currently in a new living situation, and I'm home sharing with a very good friend, but you know, there's an adjustment there. And then I think that that reflects as much as we care for each other, there can still be, you know, that adjustment. And then I just look at the division and you know, and I think both sides in the world, you know, just the anger and the, you know, the just, yeah. So I would just like to see, not that there's anger in my situation, but I'm speaking now more globally, and particularly in US politics, just like the the extreme, I mean, anger doesn't even cover rage. Yeah. So I would just like to see more harmony.
Okay. So to be able to align to that reality that you just manifested as you speak that, the way that we would align that is to close your eyes and feel. Feel in your own home. Bring it down to that sense and feel the harmony. Feel what that feels like. And then put that energy into your world. Let it mirror back to you in that way. And I can guarantee you within 3 days, you will see something in your world that will show you this works. And the more of that that we do, the more our world is going to start shifting. Melissa,
Hi.
hi. Yeah, there's something that you need to say. Talk to me.
Um, yeah, I think what's coming up for me is that everybody comes from a win-win in business because I'm in the real estate investment world and I have been hurt with my transparency and my generosity. And so I'm just like, how can I still be me and yet be wise? And, you know, that's what I'm dealing with right now.
For
Because
where you're at, do you mind if I do a little bit of a reading for you, just as I'm pulling this
yeah,
in? Some of the energies that you have flowing around you have nothing to do with this day and age. These have to
yeah.
do with other lifetimes that you have lived. Okay.
Mhm.
So if you can own the alignment space of saying, yes, I understand full well that what I am dealing with now karmically has to do where maybe I have misplaced my own sense of morality in other
Mm.
lifetimes, not here and now. You're going to be very confused. You start looking for it now. So align those lifetimes up with who you are now and say, come on in here. Come, be with me, sit with me
Ah,
for a minute. I have what you're looking for. You don't have to pay a price, but what you do is you align all of those lifetimes together, pull it in here and now, and then demand it of
mm,
your world. That's something that we as metaphysicians a lot of times forget. The demanding of your world
mm,
to put, and I just had an alarm go off, demanding of your world to open up that energy that we put out with that, the demand. I expect my world to reflect back to me what I am putting out. I am aligning to that. And I know I
mm.
see it in you. You've done a lot of work. I mean, you've done a lot of really heavy lifting this lifetime. Own it,
Yeah.
claim it, and then spread it out. And not only for you, but for your world. Everyone on the planet can benefit from the work that you've done. Work your way
Mhm.
together with it. So just close your eyes. And everybody, if you would, let's just celebrate her for a moment. Just close your eyes. And the work that she's done, we've all put the work in. I know we have, or we wouldn't be sitting here. But for right now, just this one spark of a moment, take what she has done and allow that to work forward with your own. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work. Melissa, I would suggest that you put something out there that will come back to you within the next 3 days as well to show you that the work that you're doing, it can be that easy. We all deserve it
Mhm.
right now. Carol,
Thank
So many things to choose from. I would go with the implosion of all right-wing political parties, mainly in USA, but also around the world, because there are in Europe as well. Yeah.
Right. Okay. This is going to be hard for you to hear. It's hard for all of us to hear, but it is truth. When we talk of alignment, you stand on such an opposite spectrum from that in such a beautiful way that you're holding it in place. It holds it in place. It literally feeds that which you hate by holding the beliefs and the desire for that so strongly. And what I would offer up for you, Carol, because you're right, it's not about right or wrong here. It's about how the energy in our world works. Stop feeding it. Just stop feeding it. Demand that your world show the beauty and the love and everything together and all the beautiful things. Start putting that energy out there and forget the rest of it. Lay it down and let it go. Align yourself with a world where that other stuff can't exist anymore. You see, the moment you hate it, the moment you, and I know how you feel, I get you, and I understand, but it feeds it and it keeps it going because, see, as we create this illusion, it goes, oh, that's where her energy's at. Well, let's give her some more. That sparks her up. It makes her even more beautiful and more amazing. Let's give her some more. Yeah, let's just shift that around. Pull yourself back in and you be that vibrant version of what you want your world to be and put that out there. Start seeing it, start feeling it, start expecting it, and look for the news stories that show you that that's what it is. And that's what your world will start shifting on. Enough of us do that often enough and our world will change. The other has to disappear. It just won't exist anymore. That's where we as magicians can make such a beautiful thing. We don't convince other people. They don't exist. It's an illusion. Choose your world the way you want it to be, baby, and let's all put that out there. Peace, love, health, happiness. We can all have it right now. We can. But what triggers our desire for that is the hate and the imbalance and the hurt and the pain. Those are the emotions that really get us going. The other has to be more in balance. Pull it back around. I'm sending you some love. Just a beautiful, beautiful, energetic ball for you. I know I'll see you at Rise on Monday, so we'll pick this up at that point. Yeah, beautiful for you. I love what you're doing. Okay, Janice. Oh, goodness. The pictures behind you, I have all of my Lazar's calendars that I'm wanting to have framed like that. How do you go about doing that? Talk to me. What do I do with them? You're on mute. Janice, you're on mute, honey.
Okay. Sorry. Nice to have them there. Yes.
Feels so good.
Yes.
Feels so beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful. Oh,
So what was your,
something. Well, I was wanting to know, you can talk to me about it later, but how do I get mine framed like that? I'm just in awe. I love them.
oh, it's been like 30 years since I had it done, but the poster is just kind of put on against a board and then a frame painted.
I just take my, because it's the old calendars. I can just take those in and have them done. I would love to have my whole.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
absolutely. I just absolutely love it.
Sorry to interfere, but you better have a photocopy because there's another picture on the other page, no?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's on the flip side.
Have a nice photography of or scanned, and then you keep your calendar and you have the that's it. Bye.
No, the
Okay,
calendar's on the other side. Photo, and then the calendar's on the other
Calendar.
side. So you
Yeah,
can do
but
it.
still she breaks the calendar. Sorry
Yeah,
to
cut
interrupt.
it apart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely
Okay.
cut it apart. They're falling apart though, because they're 30 years old. These are old. They've been around. Okay, Janice. Whew.
And what was your question?
That was what I just
Oh.
saw those and that was it for
Oh,
the
okay.
but now let me
Okay.
just kind of shift back around here with what
Okay.
I see popping
All right.
around you. And I
Yeah.
do have ideas that are going off all over the place. Beautiful ideas. So much inspiration. Beautiful, beautiful energy. What would you want? Which of those would you pull in to actually manifest today?
Um, I think people are talking about what they want to manifest for the world.
Mhm.
Um, Something that's been coming into my awareness from the news, because I don't listen to it 24/7, but the times I've listened to it recently is there are 20 or 21 beluga whales
Mm.
in captivity. I think in Vancouver, Carol, right? No?
No, in Ontario,
Okay. In
Maryland, Ontario.
Yeah, okay. And the company that owns them
Mhm.
is going bankrupt. And so something has to be done with these whales, and it's not possible for them to be released into the wild. That's not an option. One option they're looking at is euthanasia. And I think they were also talking to China to see whether they could take them. And so I think what I would like is I would like to see a true resolution where and a learning that comes from it in our country as well as in the world. I mean, I'm not against euthanizing them and letting them move on, but if that's done for it to be done humanely, but to go from one captive place to another somewhere else, I mean, trauma and stress. And so I'm really wanting to find the most beautiful and elegant resolution to this.
Okay. I would, I had never heard of this. And one of my favorite clients, he lives in Pacifica, California, and he sends me pictures of the whales waving at me. I love it. I absolutely love it. I got one today. And so that just really touches my heart. And the
Yeah,
way I understand the whale connection to our world, they are all interconnected, much more than we are. I mean, they are
yeah,
truly interconnected beings. And what I would offer up is that we all put our thoughts and feelings and hopes and desires out with these particular individuals, which they are, have a choice of their own of what to do. And what I'm psychically feeling is that they're ready to go. They have not had the life that they've wanted, and they're ready to go. They need to be allowed to go, but to do it with such respect and reverence and love and care and gratitude for what they were here doing. Because see, the whales hold, it's not really ley lines. There's an energetic composition to our world, our planet, so to speak. And they do a lot of work that we wouldn't even comprehend. These individuals sacrificed a life to do that in a specific way. It's not needed in this new paradigm. So it's time for them to be released and to let go. So let's just all put that beautiful energy out. The minute you speak it, it's done. And to align to that with emotion, feel it deeply,
yeah.
and then let it be.
Appreciate that. Thank
Yeah,
you. I appreciate that. That's
it's a
a
beautiful
beautiful
thing.
perspective.
Yeah, Janice, I could send me your email. I'll send you that video, and you'll see one that just wait. And it happened today. He sends it. He's like, "Here's the whales."
Can I still say something? I'm sorry, yeah. Uh,
Of course.
Newfoundland is building a refuge for whales, and they offered to take them. So those who want to depart might always depart, and those who would prefer to be of service still could go there.
Well,
And you
but
see,
except that
Janice, how quick that happens? Literally, poof.
no, it's actually a possibility, but the refuge has not been built yet because there are issues with the people that live within that area. So it's not a done deal. That's what they're moving towards and wanting this organization that's trying to make that happen, but it hasn't happened yet. So there
Now,
has to
this is a perfect place. I want to hold you for just a second. Alignment. Each one of those scenarios just happened. They are all viable.
Okay.
All of them viable. So hold in your heart, and there's no right or wrong answer here. Hold what each one of us that are listening, we all have a part to play with this. What do you want to see happen for these animals? These beings that are so much more than animals. They're amazing creatures. What would you want? Hold that long enough to step into that reality and let it be. We are doing our part for them, and it is happening as we speak. It is happening. We are all that powerful. The thing is that we don't take that power and we drop it. We get into the what ifs and all the things. Hold it. If you see something, make it happen. Feel it. Need it. Desire it, and put it out there in ways that you could excuse me, without the true light worker energy that you are, you wouldn't be able to do it. But you can. We've done the work. We are here now doing the work. This is it. It's practice time's over. We are living it, doing it. We're wrapping up lifetimes. We're doing all the beautiful things. Put your stamp on it, and Janice, I just, oh, thank you. What a beautiful, beautiful thing. Our world needs a whole lot of that. And you've got a lot of those things. So definitely, if you want to sit with me, I will gladly sit with you and we'll make them happen. We'll pull this together. I absolutely love doing that kind of thing. Okay, Beth, talk to me. What do you have in your heart? You're on mute.
Again, to be heard, right, Dana? Hi there. Really, I work for a nonprofit, and we took quite a big loss in our funding. We lost 58% of our funding. And many of us have had to take on extra jobs because we desire to still be in this work and still do what we love. It's a passion. And but I'm tired, and I know we're all tired. Most of us had 2 jobs already. Taking on a third is a lot. So I'd like to have provision to be able to provide where these nonprofits who have had loss are not able to continue their work. So as a collective, not just for HIV or Hep C or STIs, but the collective of us who have lost that funding for it to be blessed and given in other ways. Yeah.
Okay. That's a big one. That is a big one. And what I'm seeing around you is a full on a weaving of energy that needs to be re-energized with love and with respect, because I think what happened is it fell out of balance so far that it needed to have a break, just to have the break. So imagine in your mind, since you understand that world so well, what will it look like as that comes back together in a better way? It's sort of like the political world. We all know what bad it is, but how would it look if it were good? Let's think about that and put that energy out there. A lot of times with the nonprofit world, it becomes its own, it feeds itself. And so it actually creates more of the problem so that it can continue forward. And that can fall out of balance. And I think that's where that's at. So be the steward with that and put it back together mentally, emotionally, definitely, and psychically. Put it together in a way that is more viable than it used to be. That was then, this is now. How would it look now? And let's put that out there, and each one of us can put our stamp on that. I know we all give, so let that be. As you're giving, allow that to be, and be in a way that matters to our world in a better way now. Beautiful.
Thank
And
you.
for you, just personally, if that's all right,
Yes, please.
I'm getting the feeling that you have something that you can be doing that will bring in a whole lot more of the monetary blessings that you're looking for. Something that you can do, that you could get out there that isn't so time consuming for you. Don't wait. Now is your time. Now is your time. They're screaming that at me, as to tell you now is your time. Get it out there. Ask for help and get your stuff out there.
Okay, thank you. I
They're
appreciate that.
valuable. Absolutely valuable. My husband, Robert, I am not going to have him come on and talk right now. If you can all see, he is in a neck brace. He's just went through neck fusion surgery. They did and got him out of pain and all the things, but we're smack dab in the middle of the healing process. So he's here to support and to love and to all the things. But you know, the blessing of this is this man has gone through so much pain for so long. And this one surgery that, yes, it's been intense, but it has pulled him out of pain and he's no longer on pain meds. It's amazing, amazing what you can do when you really put your mind to it. And so I will work with him later, I promise. But if you would all just send him some love and let him heal even more. It's a great magician, I'll tell you what, for sure. Okay, Melissa, I see that you have your partner there. You
I have my
somebody there.
husband. Yes, I was going to tell you. I meant to tell you guys earlier. I apologize.
That's okay.
Donald.
Hello.
Hello. How we all doing?
Doing great. May I do a little bit of a
Fantastic.
reading for you? You've got something popping off around you. You've got, there is some energy about creation that you do or that you are working with, something that has to do with creating things, creation,
Yeah.
doing, and doing. You're being asked by your higher self and your team, and you have a full-on team that work with you. Energetically speaking, they are around you at all times, but you are being asked to step back for just a moment and level yourself right up and then step forward again. Moving forward with what you're doing right now, it's like hitting a wall. You can't heal your way out of this. Stop for just a second. And when I talk alignment, this is a perfect example. Take a moment, take a breath, close your eyes, and imagine the work that you do, whatever is on your heart. Imagine it, hold it, it is yours. You own this. I want you to stop just long enough to let your energy shift, step backwards, and imagine yourself stepping up on a step. You just step up and back. Hold that, hold it, and now let it go. Now move forward. If you will practice that with what you're doing on a daily basis, you will see absolutely magical changes. You'll
Well,
quit
thank you.
to that.
Yeah.
You've done the work. You just got stuck in a rut of other people's stuff. I don't know how to explain
Yes.
it. The energy
No.
that is around you. You're also, I'm getting, I don't know who the beings are. I don't know because they're not being very forward with that, but they are saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So whatever it is that you do, it is having impact. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what I want to continue to do is when I was listening a little bit ago and you were talking about holding on to a thought, I was thinking what I want to keep coming through is to bring back more joy, you know. So if I can keep doing that for myself, and I can do that for others, and you know, so
Every moment that you can do that, touch joy. Do you know how little we have put out there of joy? We have been
yeah,
so busy doing the inner work and doing the things and doing the things and doing the things. We forgot that part. Take a
yeah,
moment, feel your joy, and then plop it in the world. Just imagine, throw it over to Africa, let it go over to the Middle East, let it go into the places that need to be. Heck, throw it to Washington, D.C. They could use some right now. A little bit of the light and the levity take over from the negativity that has infiltrated so much. You're
absolutely.
very magical person.
Thank you.
Don't stop. I'm hearing a lot of thank yous. All right. Does anybody have any questions or anything that they would like for me to clarify? Yes, Dennis.
Okay. So do you have any, can you talk about how, like, you can find the alignment, right? I'm trying to create something. I feel the alignment. I feel it, but how do you sustain it? And when you lose it, how do you bring it back?
The easiest thing with this is to remember it's an illusion. Let go of the gravity of everything. When we lose that, just to pull yourself back around. That's why meditation is so powerful. Because we let go of all the stuff that we hold as being so solid and real. Imagine yourself back in alignment, literally, but you've got to feel it first. When you're out of alignment, I want to manifest whatever this is that I'm trying to manifest. And oh, I just got nudged over here and this got hit and then I didn't get it. And then, oh, but it's over there and I don't know. Take a moment. Take a moment. Get yourself into a beautiful space, to our safe place, whatever it is you want to call it. Get in there. Take a moment and feel what you wanted again. Feel it. I have this thing I'm wanting to manifest in my world. I have it. I feel it. I'm pulling it. What does that feel like? And now I drop it in my world and I wake up and I walk forward. And you may have to do that 2, 3, 400 times, but you know what? Who cares? It's about the experience. It's not about the having. You will get so good at it that you can create on a dime. Literally. Just boom, and you have it. Boom, and then tomorrow you can boom and not have it. Done that many times. Pick it right back up and move forward again. It's about the experience. That's what we're here for, is experience. It's not about the having and doing and healing and being. Our world is fine with or without us. It's an illusion. But every single thing that you hold true and desire, you can have today. You can have it right now. Just hold it and get in alignment with that and step forward. And then hold it back and step forward again. Savor the experience, because before you know it, that experience is gone and you go, whoa, I forgot to look at that part.
Mm.
Don't do that. Take every single moment you can, lift to the highest octave of an emotional feeling and do something with it. Don't look at the outcomes so much. Look at the holding and the being and the doing, and then you will start having your world will become much more magical. I promise you it will. All right, I'd love to just walk everybody through. I've talked way too much here. Everybody close your eyes for just a minute. Take a breath and take a moment. I know we're all tired. Can sense that because so much has been going on. Take a beautiful, beautiful breath and let that breath be infused with your highest self's version of pure, total relaxation for you. Not having to fix or change or be or do, just experience for one moment what it feels like to be just you. In a world that is healed, in an experience that is full of joy and happiness and gratitude. Feel it for just that one moment. And as you do that, I want you to take another deep breath and just push it down into your world. Let it touch the earth that we so lovingly and full of gratitude live on. Let that connection be and let it grow. And would ask that as we come back out of the activation, that we're not going to break the cycle. We're going to let it continue. So everybody just open your eyes, come right on back, and let that continue to flow. Let it continue. So much magic in this beautiful room. Dana, thank you so much for what you've put together. I know you have something you want to talk to us all about. 20 years you've been at this. Tell us some more.
Yeah, unbelievable, huh? They gave me 2 months. They said, you're cute, maybe 3. And the group of us from all walks of life, from all belief systems, from religions, non-religions, atheists, everybody who worked in their integrity and could see beyond the limitations of what is put upon the different groups by different groups. And yeah, and we been making magic and miracles for 20 years now, and it's pretty exciting. And we just keep branching out, and we've got, clients all over the world, and now members all over the world as well. And that's exciting. And we're working on another book on rituals and ceremonies that's coming out. And we're going to be celebrating in Prescott. So if any of you, you're close enough, Tracy. It's only 4 hours. And Beth, I know you're going to be there. So yeah, we're starting at the Raven with music, live music. Rebecca, who is a co-founder and who I lovingly referred to as my left side during the times of the co-op, her husband or partner, life partner, is going to be playing music. He's an amazing musician and guitarist and vocalist. And we're going to be at the Raven Cafe. And we have 23 donated auction items for our nonprofit, MSCO 3, who annually gives out between 100 and 150 scholarships for people who can't afford our work to be able to receive our work at, up to an 80% discount of rate. So we're very, very pleased with ourselves on that. We've had a benefactor for a number of years who has helped with that. And, the people in the co-op have given literally thousands and thousands of sessions by donation. We'd have people come in every month from California during our day of service where we just offered our work by donation. And we did thousands during that time. So, and then we also decided to make a nonprofit because we also had mortgages to pay. So we thought, well, let's try to get some grant money here too, shall we? So we're going to be celebrating our part of creating in the new world by making a map that people from all walks of life, all belief systems, can come together with their integrity and their love and their dignity and their grace and create something that is much broader than certainly I would have created on my own or any one of us. And I'm and played with us and had fun and used the services. And just, I mean, so many have become family over the years. And I just couldn't be more grateful for the opportunity to do what I love, to do what is my grace, and to be supported by people all over. So thank you all, and I hope you join us. And we're going to have a little party on our next Zoom event, and so bring your toast. You'll probably hear some funny stories. I got a couple on Rebecca for sure, and I'm sure I got a dozen on Leanne, so, and everybody else here. So
who'd have thought 30 years ago, can you remember sitting in your living room and having people come in and letting me do the readings and learning all of that would have led to where we're at now, and all of the things and the impact that we've had in our world, and how important each and every one of the people that we have been so blessed to see and to know the impact they've had in our world. It's just mind blowing. I love it.
It's the most amazing thing. And the feedback from people remembering their power and stepping into it and claiming their magical self, and then going off and creating something so beyond my imagination. That's a fucking coolest job in the world. It's just absolute coolest job. I went deaf. Both of these just died. So I think I heard. I made it up, but anyway, I'm so grateful for everybody that showed up, and for Leanne for presenting, and for Janice hosting. It really does take a village. Carol for advertising. It takes a village. And I didn't want to do it all. It wasn't about me. It was about all of us coming together and sharing our gifts together. And if any of you want to know more about that, it's mountainspiritcoop.com, and that's CO-OP.com. And our nonprofit is MSCO 3, MSHEC, and the number 3.com.
And it's funny because it's an acronym for Mountain Spirit Healing and Educational Center, which is what we've had. And then it was when I looked it up and I was just creating the name, and I'm like, okay, that's a long email address, Mountain Spirit Healing. Let's take the first level. And then I put it out and it's Miss Heck. And all of a sudden, the goddess Hecate came right to me. And I'm like, I had to choose the number 3 because that's one of my numbers. The 3 is magic, right? And the goddess Hecate is about the crossroads, and the direction will change. And it's when you can no longer live the lie and you have to do something different. And that was my choice 20 years ago. I had just healed myself from cancer, and I was in this building that 6 years prior to that had seen this dream of the co-op, and not knowing what the co-op was or how we were going to get there, or even if I was involved. It was just amazing. And I heard it's time to start the co-op, and I'm like, oh great. And I ran upstairs and I'm teaching this metaphysical class, and Rebecca's there and several other people who started the co-op goes, great, we're with you. What are we doing? I'm like, I have no clue. Whatever we choose, we're gonna do our gifts. You're gonna make it happen, and do what's inside us that comes naturally. And Lazarus has been there every step of the way, and so many of you, and it's been quite the ride. So I'm very grateful, and I'm grateful that we got a cool badass goddess on our side too for the nonprofit, Miss Heck. So goddess of crossroads. How can you go wrong, right? Because that's what we do. We take people when they can't, live their life anymore, and they want something different, but maybe like me, came from Catholicism and Adventism and had no freaking clue that you could be something other than a martyr. Does that ring any bells, Leah?
It does. It
Yeah.
sure does. I'm so proud of you, Dana, with everything you have done. Just absolutely, our world is a much better place, and I love you dearly.
Thank you
so much.
And thank you everybody for being here and supporting us and coming to these, because without you, we'd just be talking to ourselves, which is fun and we'll do it, but it's much more beautiful when we can see your beautiful faces and energies and your smiles. I just want to pinch some cheeks. Thank you,
So
Ron.
happy. I love it. It's contagious.
So question, Dana, are we doing a magic mixer next month?
We are. It's going to be a big celebration. We're just going to toast and tell stories and do whatever feels right for the night. So we will be here celebrating all of us.
All right.
Awesome. So until then, everyone.
You all.
Thank you, Leanne. Thank you, Janice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Melissa and husband and Tracy.
Yeah. I think his name's Donald. Sorry. Thank you.
Good night for now.
Good night.
Yay. Thank you, Melissa.
Wow. So cool. Have a nice night, y'all.
Hearing aid died. Hey, Beth. Thank you so much for being here, honey. I'll see you Friday, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Janice, thank you so much for hosting. I'm so grateful. And Rob, you just keep healing up, my darling.
Yeah.
We'll keep sending you love and energy, friend. All right. Good night for now, hon. All right.
Night, Dana.
Good job. My hearing aid batteries died right when I was talking. I'm like, am I yelling?
No, you were good. You're good. Okay.
Good night, honey. Love you.
Night.
Thank
Love
you.
you.